All right. What's going on in Terrell Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. All right, check this out, man. Cloning. I don't know where y'all. I don't be on pages enough to understand what's going on. And this is my opinion. No offense to anybody, not taking shots at anybody. It's just my opinion on the whole idea of cloning. I think it's fucking ridiculous. What do you want to clone the dog for? Like, if you have the dog and he's living and doing breedings and whatever, you can make a son off him, clone him like that. If you got straws, clone him like that. Unless you're just a pet owner who's so in love with your dog that you're going to spend this crazy amount of money that you just to get your dog back. And I would never question a person about their feelings about, getting a beloved animal slash family member back. I won't do that because I understand how hurtful it is when you lose your animals and shit of that nature. But if y'all just talking about for breeding purposes, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? If you've got the straws or if you've got the actual, the dog can still produce, you've got the DNA profile right there. Why would you want to clone? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. And then I'm hearing y'all talk about some of these people are talking about that they're cloning these dogs. First of all, it's very expensive to clone a dog, so a lot of it's cap. You know what I mean? A lot of these dudes flat out cannot afford to go and clone no damn dog. You know what I mean? It doesn't make economic sense in the sense that, okay, they're gonna charge you all this money to clone the to clone the puppy or whatever the case may be. I mean, why would you do something like that unless you just sitting on bread that you can do it? There's a couple breeders that can do it, you know what I mean? I heard Rob talking about doing it with Bistro. I'm pretty sure Rob can do it, but a lot of these dudes is capping, man. They're not cloning shit. And it just doesn't make sense. You gonna clone it, spend damn near 6 figures or more to clone the animal, and then what are you gonna do with it? You know what I mean? Some people are talking about selling dogs for $250,000 and all this if they're cloned, and it just does not make sense, Because if the person don't want your shit when it's not around, or if the worse yet, if the damn dog is here and they not trying to buy the shit, then what make you think they're gonna buy the clone? It don't. Most breeders, 99% of everybody in the breeding world understands that the truth of the matter is that, cloning is really useless. You know what I mean? Like, you can work the blood. That's it. All I need is the blood. I love Paco to death, and even if I had the chain sitting in my pocket and Marco had a Paco clone, for sale for $250,000, I wouldn't buy that shit. For what? He's got the whole blueprint of Paco blood throughout his whole yard. I just get me a puppy and be satisfied with that. Like I said, y'all make this shit difficult, man. You cloning and people capping with these 6-figure prices and all this. Stop it, man. Just make you some good dogs. If you got straws, if you got, you can do fresh breedings or whatever. If you see, heavily line bred dogs from that, you can make all the dogs you want to. And the one thing about me, unlike a lot of these folks, is that I can show you dogs that I done made. I know how to breed, man. You don't need a fucking clone. To this day, I've never seen anybody do anything like anything with a clone. That's another thing. Y'all, I don't know where this clone conversation has come up, but really it's a lot of cap. It's dudes looking for pats on the back and looking to keep their name into some shit. Man, go ahead on with that bullshit, man. Like I said, it's a few people who I really believe would do it, Rob from Bully Market, he one of them. Rob loved Bistro so much, he cloned that motherfucker. But I think even if Rob do clone Bistro, I don't even think he gonna let y'all touch the clone Bistro. I don't think he gonna let y'all get nothing up off that motherfucker, nothing, because Rob just really loved Bistro. That's one dude I say Bistro got treated like a king, lived like a king. I can understand it, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the bond that Rob and his brother had with Bistro. But a lot of these people, and now y'all talking about this person cloning and that person cloning, and man, them folks ain't paying all that money to clone no motherfucking dog, and y'all should stop listening to them. And what would be the point? That's all I can say. What would be the fucking point of cloning a dog if the blood and the semen is still around? This don't make sense. This American bully shit is just getting stupider by the day. I love, man, to be real, I love Hallie, I love Denzel. I wouldn't want to clone them. I got the blood. I can remake the dog. You know what I mean? That's the whole fun part about breeding. And I love. I spent 16 years with that dog. I love that dog to death, man. Please. I would not. I'm telling you, you could let me hit Mega Millions tonight. Had 200 and something, whatever, million in my pocket. And they say, you want to clone Denzel? No. Carry the fuck on. I'm not cloning shit. I don't know, y'all. Y'all just keep doing y'all American bully shit. Y'all getting weirder by the second. What next? I heard y'all putting fake balls in the dogs too. Where they do that at? Y'all really putting a fake testicle in there when the... I know you could. They've been doing this for 20 years where you could get the surgery, the testicle, if the one testicle didn't drop. But now y'all actually doing the shit so it look like your dog's got 2 testicles. Y'all need to sit the fuck down somewhere. But until next time, peace.